What's happening, folks? We are back for the final selection in this four-part suite of music from George Bizet's Carmen opera as arranged by Herbert von Karjan and performed by the Berlin Philharmonic in 1983. And the final part is the fourth act interlude, which is an Aragonaise, or referred to as the Aragonaise, which is a type of dance from that part of Spain. It often features castanets, as this does, and other Spanish music stylings, so conceptually it's very much within the musical universe of the Carmen music overall. And yes, it's probably my favorite of these four selections. It has that fantasy mystery sound, not unlike the Dragons of Alcala, and it definitely has a bit of drama to it. So yes, let's give it a listen. This is from a special Carmen suite arranged by Herbert von Karjan, the Aragonaise, which is the interlude for Act 4 from George Bizet's Carmen. Hearing it again, I'm actually not sure if it had like proper castanets. I think those cymbals, maybe hi-hats, are functioning in the same way that the castanets would as part of the dance. But yeah, hearing it again, I'm not sure if that's actually the case, that they're part of this particular arrangement. But yes, as I said, it has a very dramatic sound, those big flourishes, especially the one at the very beginning of the tune. And I enjoy the mischief or mystery to it, and there is certainly a fantastical type of sound. So yeah, I think it's a fitting conclusion to this suite. And in fact, one thing I noticed when I was looking online about the two historical Carmen suites is that they were performed out of order, whereas this suite goes from the Act 1 prelude, interlude before Act 2, interlude before Act 3, interlude before Act 4. So it's like Karjan wanted to rearrange what was often performed as the Carmen suite into something that's actually chronological relative to the full opera. So I think that actually is a smart move. In any case, I think it's a great performance, so once again, shout out to the Berlin Philharmonic and Herbert von Karjan himself, as well as to the Deutsche Grammophon releases, which I have music or classical music CDs from a variety of labels like Naxos and Amadeus and some other like EMI and so on, or Decca is another good example. But growing up, my dad's collection was largely comprised of Deutsche Grammophon releases, so it's always a special classical music company to me. In any case, as I said, we'll come back for our Lésion at some point in the not too distant future. So from Luca, the sleeping Luca and I, let me know what you think, and I'll see you for the next piece. Peace.